Hello everyone, I'm Patricia Sanchez. Over the next minutes, I would like to talk about the communication resources necessary for a communication workshop. First of all, I'll explain the communication resources that are pivotal to publicize the event. Furthermore, I'm going to explain the advice to achieve as much as interaction as you can. And last but not least, I'll give you the keys to spread the outcomes of your event. Now, let us turn to point 1. Before starting an event, it is almost compulsory to make it known. For this purpose, we can use the following elements. To contact your audience, you should send them an invitation and wait for their response within 1 to 2 weeks. The information that should appear is topic, date, and duration. The same material sent in the traditional invitation can be sent through online medium by mail. Also, the mailing can be used to send actual and relevant information about the event. To spread the event, it is necessary to create a poster for social networks, in which the date, topic, and time appear. In addition to this, you should tag relevant people who will join the event, and inform in advance that you are going to hold an event little by little. The steps for planning a press notice are: the first one, should we or should we not call a press conference? To solve this question, you have to think if the notice has the character of a news. All media interested in the content should be invited. The invitation should describe the general nature of the topic to be covered. In order to define the best schedule, it would depend on the local media situation, but midday is a good time for the majority of media. Finally, as a matter of advice, the speaker should never lie. During the development of the event, it is of the utmost importance that we use the communication resources in order to create appeal on online events. For involve the users, we give you the following recommendations. Don't do a monologue, but encourage interaction through questions. To make the event more dynamic, you can create a hashtag on Twitter for people to ask and comment on. Do a PowerPoint presentation which should be attractive, clear, and not full of text. If you use online platforms like Zoom, you can create small conference rooms where the assistant could discuss the topic. Once that the event has finished, the work of communication continues. The first thing that we have to organize after the event is a press conference in order to disseminate the main outcomes of the event. First of all, we should draw up a list of media outlets, indicating the reason, date, time, and place where the press conference will be held. In a press conference, you need, first, information dossier. It is a good idea to give them a document to facilitate their work, which will include the most relevant information about the event. Audiovisual material. It is advisable to use devices that can project images, videos, and any other type of graphic material to support the speech. Space. We must remember that journalists need to do their work, so the venue must be suitable for this, providing places where they can sit, take notes, and be comfortable. Finally, choose a speaker. This is a person who will be the face of the media. It is very important to choose a spoken person who is media literate, articulate, clear, and concise, and obviously fully informed. Then we have question time. In almost all press conferences, journalists are allowed to interact with the speakers in order to complete their information. At the end of the press conference, in the case of those who haven't attended the press conference, we will send them the information we provided in the information kit so that they can disseminate it. In addition to this, to prolong our presence in the media and social networks, we can make a video summary to compile a collection of images, videos, and testimonies about what was experienced during the event and the topic discussed. The easiest tools to create a video are Windows Movie Maker and iMovie. In a nutshell, it is pivotal to make use of social media such as Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook to disseminate information of the outcomes obtained from the evaluation of the event. That's all. Please, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact us.